What's up, Alexo Crypto? Holy pumparelli. We've got a 30K Bitcoin. We are in along. We've been scalping this thing even at work. Hope you're all doing well. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Outer Gang. Grab your coffees. We're going to start from the beginning. I have deleted everything. I mean everything off of my charts. And we're going to start fresh because why not? Let's do it together. Let's do what I would do normally together, right? Because here we're about working together to be profitable, to solve all of our issues with these charts. So if you've FOMO'd in and you've gotten wrecked today, that's okay. That's okay. Unholy Audio, sup brah? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Alexo Crypto Show. We will be going live early tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. for me, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to start here with the Bitcoin price. Why have we pumped? You know, it can be a whole lot of things. It could be the Jesus Egg Day. It can be, over on here. We got bulls. We got presidents, JFKs saying Bitcoin. Robert Kennedy Jr. Bitcoin gives the public an escape route for the splatter zone that this bubble invariably bursts. So we got lots of macroeconomics. We got lots of people just saying, get into Bitcoin. Banks are screwed up. We can escape. Be your own bank. Bitcoin stomping on the comps. Oh my God, it's all over the place, right? So this is the way to go. We counter trade Kramer here. We're doing all right. It has popped, but why has it popped? Well, we will get into that now. We can see that we were clearly flagging here. We're on the weekly, just to get an idea here. We're on the weekly flagging. We've popped up, and you know what? Nice move today. Nice move, Bitcoin. Nothing out of the ordinary. We're used to these big moves, and obviously we got to get used to the FOMO, because if we miss these trades, we get a bit of FOMO. I woke up this morning and I told Mrs. Otter, I was like, you know what? Bitcoin's pumping and I got to go to work. And she's like, yeah, so? And I'm like, oh, how do you do it? How does she do it? She keeps me sane and level-headed. Thank you, Mrs. Otter. Much love to you. Mrs. Otter, I said thank you. Oh, you're welcome to. Oh, well, so let's jump into this. Let's do this together. We're going upwards. The Otter is pointing up. Now, where do we stop? It could be here, okay? It could be here. We're going to mark out our chart. We're going to go start to finish how I would mark out my charts here. And what do I see? So just looking at this, I'm looking for a trend line, something to be respected here. So what do I see? Do I see any diagonals? Let's see this wick here. Ooh, that looks all right. Let's hold that there. So there's a simple trend line. We could possibly be kept down by this. Who knows, right? This has been... We'll see if this gets respected. This could be a trend line to be respected. Okay, now we're going to go over here, right? We'll go over here. We'll get, we'll turn on the magnet tool, just a little bit of magnetization here. And we'll get some trend lines, okay? We'll get some trend lines. We'll get the top of this range here. Oof, I didn't mean to do that. We'll turn this off, okay? We get the top of this here. We get the bottom of this here. I don't know. We'll wait for that one. And we got the wicks down here at 25.2. Okay, let's jump into the daily. Now we're going to go across everything and build confluences throughout the chart. Okay, so what we want to do here is that we have no man's land here, right? So we're like, what the heck? What's supposed to be respected here? We can see the trend line. Wow, that is respected on the daily. Now, what do we see here? We see some levels that we want to go and check out, right? Which levels are these? I would definitely say it's this range over here. This is the range that we're trading in right now. So we can build confluence from the range here. So we will pull a volume profile all the way across around to here to where it drops down, and we will get some levels. Now we got a value area high, a value area low, and a point of control. Okay, look at that. We are at the point of control of this range. Okay, range. We got a range. I'm going to pull this one up here because I can see multiple touches down here at 29.5. Okay, 29.5. We're trying to build a support, a resistance, a level to trade in order to get into another trade, right? Because now that we've pumped up, we got all this fear, all this FOMO that has built up, and we're looking to build confluence throughout our charts, right? So we have some targets up above, and we want to be prepared for what's above us, don't we? Don't we? So we'll jump to the 3-day here. We'll pull, jump to the 3-day here, and we'll pull a volume for this entire range above us here that we traded in the bull market previous to us, and we'll see what's above us here and what stands out volume-wise, okay? Obviously, we want to mark at the point of control, but you can see there is actually not that significant levels of volume here to be traded, right? We can see that there is quite a nice gap here in between all the way up to 38K. So our next stop is definitely 38K, and that is firm, very, very powerful level of volume. So we want to be very careful on the way up here. We do have the top of this range, but we do have a couple spikes here in volume. So we just want to notify ourselves that our next major stop is definitely this 38.5 area. So if we are going to go on a massive run, we want to have that marked out on our chart just so that we're prepared for that, okay? 38.5, okay? Now that we have that, now that we have some levels, we can go back to our price. We can zoom in and we can see that, wow, what a nice, beautiful pump that was today. Join us in the free Discord. I mean, I did not catch this pump today on the way up, not from the bottom. I was asleep, but look, I have gotten a 30% scalp, another 30% scalp. Jake got a scalp too. Some people were talking about getting wrecked, okay? And look, a beautiful, another 76% Palabra, right? There's people in the Discord. We're out here winning, so don't forget to join us in the free Discord. That is always available to you guys. I will always keep this open for you. I'll link it in the chat just now. So join us in the free Discord. Always setting us up. Wow, what a pump, right? I can't believe I missed 3 trades in a row. I hit AG 29.1 in 50 minutes. I saw 29.5 after hitting 29.8. I'm expecting 30.1 because of a micro and a macro bull pennant measure move lands at 30.1K. It's the way of the markets, my man. It's the way of the markets. I mean, it's hard to get in and out of trades. I mean, I've been scalping it all day long. I've just had my levels. I've watched price action. I'm very conscious of watching price action and which way it's going to move. And as it was working its way up, I was able to scalp it all the way up along the way. So we will discuss that as well. So now we have a new high, definitely for 2023. We have the significant low here at 25.2. That's almost like it's been left in the dust, okay? So we've got some levels here. Thank you, range to the left-hand side. Pass the Dutchie to the left-hand side. Now we're going to pull up the market cipher. And guess what? Money flows crossed over on the 2-day. We were looking at this. We were like, bearish divergence, bearish. Nah, it green dotted on us. It pumped all the way up to the friggin' CN Tower, Empire State Building, whatever the tallest tower is in your area. But it's flying, okay? So now I've got a range. What do I want to do with this range? Well, I want to break this range down. And with this range, I will get certain things out of. So we'll go to the 12. Nothing as of yet. Wow. Let's go to the 4-hour. What a weekend to take off the charts, right? Jesus. He's like, you don't believe in me? Well, watch this. I'll rise out of the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin has risen, okay? It has risen. God bless you all. I am not a religious man, but I am a spiritual man. So God bless you all. I hope you are all blessed and too blessed to be stressed, as they say. Yes, we got a bit of FOMO, but we're working our way back up. I'm up 30% on this trade right now. I got it in somewhere down here. Whew. We're sort of developing a range. Not really. We got this trend line here. So we're looking to work our way in between here. Wow, there's not too much data to be looking at here. Wow. push up, flag, push up, flag, push up, kind of less than a flag, right? This could be some sort of falling wedge. Not sure what we got yet, but we'll wait and find out. So I will be live in 12 hours from now. We're going to go back to the live streams in the morning when I get up early in the morning, 4 a.m. before work. Live streams at 4:30 Sydney time, which is around noon your time. But tomorrow's a big day, okay? So everyone who's here, please, please, please protect yourself tomorrow, okay? Because why? We got inflation, okay? We got inflation month over month coming out tomorrow. We're looking to see this move the charts. If we want to see a higher Bitcoin, just be low, okay? Be low and watch this thing fly off the chains. So we will have inflation tomorrow. Let's go to the UK time. Let's refresh this. UK time inflation tomorrow is at 12 p.m. UTC, okay? 12:30 p.m. UTC. Will it pump now, Sid Hanth? Thank you so much, Sid Hanth, for being here. Well, we're going to wait for tomorrow. Right now, it has slowed down a little bit. We can take a look at the volume. I'm currently in a long right now. If I go down to the 12, I got in down here. I'm currently in from here. Stop loss is at entry. I've taken profit once, and we're just targeting the top of this range, okay? We're targeting the top of this range, and we'll see how it goes. But when we pull up the volume, we can clearly see we have a video that just came out today of how we use volume. And you can see that volume today spiked up, curled down, spiked up, curled down. Now this would have been my signal for a volume entry right here. Because we had such a big, powerful up, you can see boom, boom, boom. We're looking for a little bit more volume in order to continue upwards right now. But massive, massive volume this past day. It's just been wild. I've been at work and been like, wow, it's higher. Wow, it's higher. Wow, it's at 30K. Wow, it just touched 30K. Then it's like, wow, it's above 30K. So it's been a really exciting level. Also, please do me a favor. Don't FOMO in. Don't just go off of your gut. So if you missed the move, if you didn't feel like you got in the right trade, that's okay. Guys, this is Bitcoin. It's volatile. There's going to be more trades, okay? I have to tell myself this too, because for me, I was asleep while this all happened, right? I was asleep and then heading to work, and then Bitcoin just ripped to the upside. I missed the big trades too. I was able to scalp it throughout the day on my lunch break and stuff like that, because, you know, we get a little bit of FOMO, but I was in, I was out quickly. I paid myself and I got out because I didn't want to risk anything, any of my capital. I just wanted to be in and out quick and easy, close stop loss, and was able to trade it that way. But if you are feeling a little bit of FOMO, remember, this is Bitcoin. It's going to be volatile. This is why we're here. We are looking to catch these big moves. Yes, we have been trading a sideways action for almost 2 weeks. It's been very, very painful trading this sideways action here. I agree with you for sure, okay? Very, very difficult, but we were looking for a swing failure pattern up to the top. It came to the top, and then it blasted off, okay? So sometimes these markets are very hard to read. It's very hard to judge where this is all coming from, but nonetheless, we will have more moves to trade in the future. There is much more coming our way. Right now, if you feel like you haven't filled up your bags enough, like I want to fill up more bags too in order for the bull run. I do believe there will be a retracement at least down to these lower levels, probably 25.2-ish area. We do have CME gaps down below. If you have them marked out, we have 3 CME gaps. Okay, so there's one above us at 34,000. There's one down here at 28,000, and then there's one at 21,000. So right now it looks like we're heading for this 34,000 CME gap. Who knows when we'll get there, but right now we're going to trade a range and try to profit from that. It hurts more because I've been expecting this for about 2 months at least. Yeah, absolutely. When you're expecting a move and you miss it, it's much harder to deal with. I agree with you there. But at the end of the day, there will be more moves. Okay, there will be more moves for us to grab. And don't forget, Bitcoin dominance is at 48% right now. 48% Bitcoin dominance, right? We're way up here. Wait till this comes into small caps, large caps, altcoins, and it comes down to here, and the rest of the market follows suit. Okay, so you haven't missed much. There's going to be more trades on Matic, Ethereum tomorrow, unstaking event tomorrow. Okay, prepare for this. We got a volatile market tomorrow, unstaking event. We're going to have CPI, is it CPI? CPI data, core inflation data come out, not CPI, core inflation come out tomorrow, along with the unstaking event of Ethereum. Okay, so tomorrow's going to be a volatile day. So let's prepare for that together. I will be live tomorrow morning for you guys, trying to help you guys extract some profits from this market. So you can see right now we are flagging out just a bit. We could look for a further pump here, look for some sort of retracement down to the lows and then back up. What can I see right now? Well, I saw the wick down. I jumped into the long. I've taken profits already. If we pull volume across from here to here, we got some spikes here. So we'd be looking at support and resistance mostly. So yes, we are at this key level of support. You can see it's been respected. So I'd be looking to trade from here. Anything below here, be looking to long, right? As we come up to here, be looking to short, depending on the momentum, depending on volume as well, because volume looks to be cooling off. Okay, we look at volume, it does look to be cooling off, and in the long term, if we go from the top here down to here, you can see that it is getting lower, right? So possible cool off right now. Let's see what markets are going to open up. So we go over here, we put on our indications, we go to sessions, Lux Algo, we can put on sessions on Lux Algo, and it will tell us right now we got London and Tokyo active. Okay, so London just opened up, it's starting right now, and then well, obviously we'll go into New York after that, right? So London, you can see Tokyo, London, New York, right? So we got Tokyo, London's just starting to fire up. We'll see if they want to pump the market as well, because they really haven't had much of a taste of this. You can see London here, they haven't had much of a taste yet. So maybe London wants to throw up the market as well. So we'll look for them to pump the markets a bit right now in order to send this higher. New York pumped the living bejesus out of it. Sydney pumped it, right? Tokyo pumped it a bit, cooled off, right? So maybe London wants to get involved too. We can always look at that. Sessions, Lux Algo is a good little way to see what the markets are doing when they open, when they close. So in the next hour or so, we'll look for London to see if they want to pump the markets as well, right? There's many tools in the shed that we can use in order to help us remain profitable. So we got the VWAP. The VWAP has snapped up right now, so we're going to go to the 1 hour. Now let's go down to the 30, and let's see if we can find you guys anything in the immediate future. Like I said, we're trying to get in and out and practice good risk management. Right now, I'd be very, very cautious on what sort of trade. I'm in a scalp long, taking profits, aiming for the top of this range, and hopefully from there, we'll get a bigger move. But if we are trading this range, we want to try to get into the highs, pay ourselves early, and let the rest of the trade ride and put our stop loss into profit, right? And by doing that, we can catch the bigger moves, because right now it's very hard to say whether we're going to dump back down or go back up, right? So try to trade the channel. Can we bounce from here, right? So let's look at Market Cipher. We'll go through all of Market Cipher and take a look at that and see what it says. Alex, that reminds me, we know that alts follow BTC, but have you noticed some coins lag behind by hours, even as much as the day before they make their move? Yes, I have actually. I've noticed that, especially I've seen XRP, HBAR, a lot of those have lagged behind, where you can actually catch the move a little bit later and then they shoot up as well, right? Like right now I haven't been looking at the alts because it's been such a prolific move from BTC that we're just going to have to wait here and see what happens. Tomorrow is very, very much a make or break day. It will let us know how the Fed are doing with this core inflation rate year over year. We have a forecast of 5.5, right? If it comes in lower, look for us to pump. If it comes in higher, look for us to dump, right? Remember, they did some quantitative easing, which means printing of money in order to bail out the banks. Then we have the minutes later on in the day where people will also be anticipating something in the minutes in order to push the markets bearish or bullish in the long and the short term, right? So this will be a very key indication tomorrow. We will be live early. For us, we will be live before this happens, and excited. We will be live Wednesday, so we will be a day ahead. Yeah, since I missed BTC, I'd look for an alt that hasn't moved yet. Yeah, for sure. I'll have a quick gander today or tonight, and I'll throw it up in the Discord, and I'll tag you in an ace for sure, man. I'll take a look at that for you, no problem. No problemo. Bitcoin flying, right? Let's try not to beat up on ourselves. If we did get wrecked today, if we did make some poor decisions and didn't practice good risk management, let's not be cruel to ourselves. Let's be nice to ourselves. Remember, this is a long-term game. We're in this to make our money, but we are also in this for longevity. We want to protect our capital, and we want to learn from any mistakes that we made today, right? I missed the move. Maybe I should have done a swing long, right? There's things that I can look at myself in order to become a better, profitable, more sound trader, right? So we're all going to take a look now at the market cipher, go through it quickly, and see what we can find, okay? So we gave you guys some levels. These are our levels here. We want to make sure that we're looking, in between this area. We're looking for trades. Don't forget about that trend line we talked about. And then we're going to wait for a decision tomorrow and see what volatility will bring, okay? Very clear, very understood. Now let's go through all this beautiful. So we got our weekly is pumping, right? We've had all these doji candles, unsure, saying reversal, right? Doji candles, nothing reversed. It just pumped straight up, right? So you can see, boom, major move up. We are starting to peak and be very much oversold on our momentum waves. Look at this, though. On the weekly, we are touching the zero mark. We are not above it just yet, but we are touching the zero mark on the money flow, which is very, very, very bullish in the sense that money is coming back into the market very much so. We can also see that this has flattened out on the VWAP, and it looks to continue up this way, okay? We're looking for that on the weekly. We want to be very careful here. We see the stochastics very much overbought. We want to wait for that to turn down in order to remain if we are going to see a retracement. As we go to the 5-day, very similar story. Flipping through here, we can see that now we start to get that bearish divergence, right? All the way from way back when. But this is very flat. This just looks like a green dot printing on the 3-day, which is very bullish as well. We have a confirmed green dot on the 2-day, which is turning upwards, okay? So we want to be very cautious here. We're getting higher highs and higher highs on the momentum waves. This bearish divergence from way back here is very much hidden, okay? It's very hidden. And this could play out, but we're going to wait for a sign on this momentum wave to where it's curling over and showing downwards motion. Right now, it's not looking downwards at all. It's very much curling up on a green dot, and we're looking for a continuation like this, right? We're looking for this to peak out, come flat, and then point down, and then we'll be looking for more of a downtrend. Tomorrow we're getting a lot of volatility, so be very, very careful. Okay. Now we're gonna go through the daily. Daily is pointing to the sky, which makes sense, right? Very much overbought. High momentum wave. No sense of cooling off just yet, okay? Not even on the 10, 8. Yeah, it's bullish all the way through. Basically. Wow. Okay, we got a red dot on the 2 hour confirmed. Does that mean anything right now? Not really. In my opinion, this is just going to eventually curl down. But it needs to cool off. We need to see volume cool off. We need to see the market cool off and the excitement cool off, which may never happen with Bitcoin because it is amazing and it is doing its thing. It is being a hedge against inflation, and people are running. People are informed, and hopefully we stay informed on this channel to help you guys remain profitable. You can see this was a bull pennant and clearly measured move, right? We could still have room to go, right? We could still easily come up to this higher level. So we're watching key levels of support. We got this trend line here, but right now everything is looking bullish. It has pumped up. We are looking for it to cool off and possibly retrace eventually, but where it will, no one knows, right? We're going to just trade the ranges, trade the price action, look for confluences throughout the market, and try to work our way that way. When we pull fibs from certain levels, I mean, right now, Shibus. A nice golden pocket up here. So let's look at this area as well. This 38 level is really high. We have a wick down here as well. Just trying to find you guys some levels here that we could possibly look to trade in confluence with. Let's look at around here. Let's pull out. And down to this one here. Yeah, and we're basically bouncing off this golden pocket here. Very interesting. Very good pump. Very much in no man's land here, right? Let's pull this volume all the way across. Let's see where we're at. Value area high above us. Big volume here. Wick over here as well. Let's mark that one. So we're just going through, marking key levels of support and resistance, looking for a reaction on the price. We clearly have this range to our left here when we zoom in that we can see that was traded long before, and then we had that Terra Luna collapse, and then we collapsed, right? So this is very much my point of reference for this range right now is definitely within this area, value area high, point of control, and look for price to work its way around there. That would be my main go-to for now. So these trend lines that we have on our chart right now, be looking for them to be respecting them, okay, throughout, right? This one, let's bring that down to there. And our new high, 30,473. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We're getting a bit of a pump here. We're above the VWAP. Look at this go. 3070. 3070. Wow. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Jesus pump. The Jesus pump. So we're looking for a higher high now. We can watch price action together all day. I mean, I love price action because it's very easy. We can see that we've come up, we've wicked out exhaustion, come down, right? This was our bottom. We worked our way up. We failed to put in a higher high, right? So we came down, we put in a lower low. Wick down to key level of support, which was the previous range. That's your entry, right? Then we come up, No higher high, a little bit of a retracement. Now we're looking for a higher high on this price. Then we can continue upwards this way, right? We can still look for a long somewhere around here with this price action, right? So how will we do that? We can see that we are making a higher high here. We've made it, right? Higher high is made. Look for this to retrace now. So we pull from here up to here. And what makes sense to you guys? What would make sense on this fib retracement for you guys? I would say at these lows here. You see this right here? So this would be my trade setup right here. I'd be looking 293, right? I'd be practicing the good risk goal management, right? I'd be looking at this for a long, right? Aim for the tops. Pay yourselves halfway through. Put your stop loss at entry, right? That's how we roll. Stragahart, what's up, my man? Hope you're doing well. Shout out to you guys. Pump show. Wow. Wow. What a show. What a show. Stragahart, how do you feel about this pump? Everybody's saying over here, we're going up further. We got a vote of up further. So we going further. I'm in a long right now. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all paid yourselves over to the S&P. We're looking for a higher high here on the S&P. You can see I've drawn it out for you guys. We're looking for a higher high and then a continued retracement downwards, okay? If it fails to get above this high over here on the left, then we're looking for a change in market structure, change of character, right? That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. So this will mean bearish for Bitcoin if it does dump on us tomorrow, right? Stragahart doesn't even see this as a pump. He sees it as, what do you see it as then? Sideways action? Are you looking at it vertically? Like this? Does it look sideways? My man, how you doing? He doesn't even see it as a pump. This is not a pump. This is just a chillin'. This is a chillin' villain area. Now this is a pump. This is a pump. So the otter is pointing upwards. Should we change the otter, Stragahart, just for you? We'll point him sideways. My man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys all had a great weekend. Spent some time with family, with friends, loved ones, all that good stuff. You know, it's a good reminder to myself. You know, I'm very grateful for Mrs. Otter, but I'm also very grateful for my family back in Canada. I miss them dearly. You know, they all had to get together. Italian family, you know how they are. So, very much nice to see. Miss them dearly. I will be going back to Canada in September, and I'm excited to go back, and I'm also nervous at the same time. But obviously, we will be here no matter where we are. Right now, we're in Sydney, Australia. We've been in the UK. We've been all over the place, but home is where the heart is. Looking forward to some hockey playoffs coming up. You know, so we will be going live tomorrow morning at 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. So we're looking for a little bit of a retracement here. And Ethereum, let's hopefully Ethereum, another bullish sign is if this unstaking event goes well tomorrow, Ethereum will, to me, in the long term, be very bullish. This is very positive for crypto. So unstaking Ethereum on the 12th, right? Looking forward to that. Definitely. Make sure you're prepared for tomorrow. Mark it in the news. Mark all your levels. Be prepared for some volatility tomorrow. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get the exact move. What happens with these inflation days is that if this is 3-minute time zone, right? So if we got the first minute to the 3-minute, right? The first one's going to go one way. So up or down, right? It's going to go one way. The next one is going to be the tall tail, okay? This one's going to be like, okay, This is the way we're going. And then the third one is going to be the direction that the market's going to continue, okay? So you'll get 3 moves tomorrow when the data is released. You'll get the wick up to get everybody to go long, okay? Then they'll get the wick down, and then all the longs get wrecked, and then you'll get the actual move. There always is 3 moves to these events, okay? So be very, very careful if you are trading it. If you aren't trading it, right? And if you're already in a trade, pay yourselves. Get out. Enjoy the fireworks. For me, I don't like to trade these events. I like to see the effects after the events to see which way the market decides to run. Okay? So protect yourselves. Protect yourselves. Be prepared for the news that's upcoming. Also, join us in the free Discord. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment. Throw some otters. And much love to all of you guys. I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early. Let's go. Make sure to stay legendary because you are. Peace out. Mrs. Otter, are we having, what's it called? What? Risotto. We're having a risotto for dinner. Risotto. Do you have to roll your R's? Do you know how to roll your R's, Mrs. Otter? Much love, everybody. Stay safe out there. See you tomorrow. Peace out.